It's good to see you, but you're like an hour late.
You know, brown time. Welcome to Iftars Around the World. Ramadan Mubarak, guys. And today I have the most special guest, my best friend from college, who flew in all the way from Boston, and she's like a big shot pharma consultant. So thank you for your time, Salma.
Jazakallah for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
What are we eating? I know it's gonna be the best Bangladeshi dish.
Well, I hope it is. I hope you guys are able to eat it, inshallah. But I'm going to make two dishes that are really sacred to our tradition, especially in the holy month of Ramadan. One is the kalo chana, which is the black chickpeas. And the second one is going to be the traditional garbanzo chickpeas, which is like more known as a Kabuli chana, yellow's chola. It's more mainstream. And to be honest, the way I see these two dishes, they're both chickpeas. They both come from the same species, but I like to think of them as two sisters, actually. So the black chana, the kalo chana, or it's also called a desi chana, this is a bit more like the eldest daughter of the family. It's like the immigrant daughter, and it's rooted in resilience. It's a sturdy one. So it's the one that's eaten to break your fast. It's the one in Bangladesh is known as a food for labor workers and farmers and just the everyday home cook. The yellow chickpeas, I like to think of it, is like the cosmopolitan sister. This is like the sister who's kind of bougie, who loves to travel, has been through some empires, a little bit more colonized and westernized. But the most interesting piece, and I think that's going to be reflected as we cook, is to have two different places in the table where they sit in a Bangladeshi home.
Okay, let me tell you guys something. Kalo chola is a very Bangladeshi staple. Like my chachu, he will not break fast. I don't think most of my friends will not break fast if kalo chola is not on the table. Yeah. And also, by the way, Goya is not sponsoring us. But if you want to sponsor us, Goya, we're taking sponsorship. But I still just love and so impressed with how you are able to blend our desi food give it such a healthy twist. Yeah. Or just cook it in such a simple, healthy way. And I just love that. Can you tell us a little bit about your journey and how that's been?
I am an American Bangladeshi. I wasn't born and raised there. I grew up in Miami, South Florida area, the Miami area, Fort Lauderdale to be more specific. There was two things. My parents were way more religious and cultural always, but there was two things that my mom like really honed on. And first was like speaking Bangla at home. So she didn't let us speak English at home at all. And the second thing is we eat very traditional Bangladeshi food. So I actually, to be very honest, grew up eating rice for breakfast. Warm food in the morning actually can preserve energy, especially for younger folks. Like even, what is it called? The old rice in Bangla.
Shiddo bhat?
No. Like,
puran bhat. Panta bhat.
Panta bhat.
Yeah.
Panta bhat, bro, is a classic. It's literally like fermented rice. I like grew up hearing, oh, that's like high carbs. And now like, there's like actually nutritionists who talk about like how panta bhat actually improves resistance starch in the rice over time. So it's actually quite healthy. So I was a big foodie. And when I got diagnosed with celiac, which is an autoimmune condition where you can't eat gluten anymore, this place is okay. I remember the doctor, when he gave me the diagnosis, he was like, you're going to be healthy and you're going to be alive, but socially, it's called a social suicide. And the reason is, after you get diagnosed with celiac, you can't really eat out anymore. I learned that 90% of food, even if it doesn't have gluten, is contaminated with gluten. As diasporic kids, as Muslim children, we can't drink, we can't really smoke. And so our socialization is so centered around food.
That's so true.
Our food of our ancestors is incredibly healthy. We just have to modify some pieces, and I think it could be great for your body.
Anyway, where is our guest? Let me see if she's on her way, because I can't wait for her to taste your
I'm excited to meet her.
Assalamualaikum. Oh my God, it is so good to see you. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Thank you for joining us.
Nice to meet you. Wow, what are you making? This all looks so good already.
It's something that's on every Ramadan table.
Is it aloo chop?
Oh, good one.
That would have been a good one.
Okay, two more.
It goes with aloo chop.
More.
How about that?
It goes with aloo chop. Is it piachu?
Okay, let's take a pause.
Okay.
This dish is like the fuel of your tarawih.
Does it go well with muri?
Yes!
Yes!
What is it?
Okay, so it has to be kalo chana.
Yes! That's exactly right.
So Nabila, I'm just gonna quickly saute this onion. I don't just excuse me for a second.
Yeah, so I'm gonna actually just chop these for you then.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are?
I own a business with my brother and it's called Shajahan Fragrances. Do you know what Shajahan means?
The universe?
Yeah, and so this is a glimpse of my world to others.
Actually, what is your favorite iftar dish?
I will say aloo chop is one of my favorite snacks to have just after having dates. What about you?
I love that. I love piaju. If I don't have piaju on the table, it doesn't feel like iftar.
Nabila, do you want to actually add those chilies that you were so gracious enough to?
Yeah. Let me know when to stop.
Yeah.
Okay, Nabila, while Salma's cooking our delicious iftar, why don't I play a game with you?
Okay, I love games.
This episode spotlights Bangladesh, and that's what we're gonna be having for iftar. Top 2 things that makes New York Ramadan the best Ramadan in the world.
Any other day, any other time of the month, I would say that's not true, but during Ramadan, you see it and you feel it. You will see people everywhere at the Yemeni coffee shops. You'll see them by the piers. I love going to the piers. You will just find them anywhere, like masjids too.
That is so true. Question 2. What is one Ramadan ritual that only Bengalis will know?
Yeah. During Sari time, Bengalis is just like iftar. We don't know when to stop.
That's for real.
We don't know when to stop. So usually people treat Sari like breakfast. You know, they'll have like eggs and toast and all those stuff that we consider snacks. But my family, we eat hot.
Full course meal. Oh, by the way, Salma, she also is someone with brother, and they said they have such a good like brother-sister duo, and Salma is pretty similar too. So why don't you guys tell us what's harder during Ramadan?
Yeah.
Waking up for Fajr or waking up your brothers for Fajr?
The whole family has to wake up just to wake him up. But alhamdulillah,
That is so.
but alhamdulillah, during Ramadan, he's always up.
My brothers definitely don't wake me up. Yeah. Okay. Once my brother made mackerel, guys, and it was the most heinous thing ever. It was horrifying. And it's been like 6 years. I don't trust him in the kitchen. So I would never trust him to like piece of horror stuff. I rather do that. But it's been a hot minute since I've actually spent Ramadan with them.
The last 10 minutes before iftar, yeah. Tradition, is it chaos? Like, what is it like?
It's chaotic, but we try to end the chaos by like minute 9 because my mom is always telling me like, you know, when you're in front of the food right before iftar, like that's when you should be praying as much as you can because he's gonna hear you the most. Because sitting at the table, you know, like you're in front of food, you haven't eaten all day, you're already so hungry, so you'll be more intentional about everything you say. That's what
I love that. I love that tradition, honestly. Yeah. So as I make the second dish really quickly, I would love for you guys to just take a quick bite.
Oh, Salma, is that the second dish?
Sorry, I added spices here and they're gone. My spice containers I had.
Oh, I found that.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much. So, okay, I'm making the second chana. So you guys have the kalu, the desi chana over here. This is a little bit more like, this is what you guys eat at restaurants. This is the more refined sister we got. It's very similar to kalu chana, but it has thinner skin, which is why you see in the Mediterranean region, like made in hummus and falafels.
We actually, I'm from Sylhet, and we have kacha chana. So that's when I think we eat the white. Or we make something like chotpoti. I think we use white on there too, like in a dry,
During Eid, I usually will have like roast pulao, biryani. Yeah.
That is like hardcore. That's like the older sister. This is a young bougie little baby sister. She's brought out at weddings to like dance with and stuff.
Are you sure we're talking about this? Or is that you, Salma? Literally.
This is what I wanna be. This is what our stuff is.
Are you okay? I know she's the youngest. Are you the youngest or the oldest?
What am I giving?
You are giving younger vibes.
Okay.
I think you're giving younger sister vibes.
Okay. I'm the middle child, so that
Oh, this one's almost ready too. It started to smell really good, right?
Guys, I think it's almost iftar time, so I just wanted to say I brought some dates for you guys.
Yeah, we're really out of time today.
So, here, make sure while you eat. Bismillah.
I'm not sure you were gonna eat the whole thing.
I was like, is she just gonna try her the whole thing? I know that's why I was giving you a bite. Okay, I'll have a date too.
It's very romantic.
Let's try. Okay. Oh, Salma, you know what? How about
I know.
you try your food first? Okay. You know what, Nabila, you're the guest. Have a bite.
Choose the first one.
Mmm.
Well,
How is it?
That's
Now you're getting a real testimony here.
No, this tastes just like Ramadan. Like, anytime I have kalachana, I will always think of Ramadan.
Dude, how did you learn to cook? Because I know you've been cooking for so long.
I just learned to cook from my mom.
Wow.
Yeah. What about you guys?
I learned from my mom too, some stuff, but like, I haven't learned too much of Bengali cuisine. Like, one of my favorite memories is like the first time I made khichdi. That's also one of my favorite things. I know you asked earlier, I just remembered. That's like one of my favorite things to have, like, especially during Sari.
My cooking experience, I think, is different. I think part of being in that generation where, you know, sometimes cooking was expected of you versus, so then you get like, you know, stigmatized in a way.
Yeah.
So I think my mom had that mentality a little bit. So when we were growing up, she didn't want us to cook. Like, she was like, focus on your studies, like not do as much kitchen work.
Wow.
So I didn't learn growing up cooking, but just watching her.
You made aloo chop in college. We were like on campus by ourselves.
Yeah.
She made like the best aloo chop for 5 of us doing our iftar alone in Western Mass.
That was our first like Ramadan away from home.
I have a question for you guys. Does dunya prata, some people say it tastes like soap. Like soap. Or like that?
Yo, okay, I actually got a real cool science behind it.
Okay.
So if people think like cilantro soapy, use the stems of it. That has actually the oil. The soap taste comes from the leaves usually. So if you're like mom or brother is not really into cilantro, cut off the stem. That's what the kick of the flavor is. That's what the oil punches. And you won't have a soapy flavor.
Yeah, I'll eat the leaves, the stems, all of it.
Exactly.
Okay, when I was young, I didn't like. I used to think it was soapy.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I can't eat a dish without nibata.
Exactly.
I'm like, dude, where's the coriander? Where's the cilantro? Hey guys, do you guys think you could just taste it really quickly and tell me how it's going?
That's my job. Anytime Salma cooks, I'm like,
Okay, so you got this. I think you got this.
Moment of truth here.
How is it?
it's so perfectly like spiced. I love the flavors. You should give her one too.
Yeah, let me give you some.
Salma, I need to make open a restaurant, bro. This is so good, mashallah.
Alrighty, we got the 2 chickpea dishes now ready for you guys.
Wow.
You have the chana masala, and then you have the more traditional kalu chana for us today.
Salma, thank you so much for joining our episode and flying all the way from Boston to New York. This is amazing. It's always so great to see you, and I want to spend more time with you so I can learn how to make these amazing dishes. Where can my audience find you?
Yeah, so I started an Instagram. It's called Stories That Feed. Do follow me. Inshallah, my hope is not to just share recipes that are Bangladeshi, but food that is healing and food that's nourishing and honors our heritage and our ancestors.
Yes, guys, so you know where to find her and learn some amazing Bangladeshi dishes. Once again, thank you so much, Salma. I can't wait to see you next.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, guys, so I do have to get going. Salma, I just want to say thank you so much for making this wonderful food. And thank you so much for inviting me.
Of course. Oh my God. Wait, where do you have to go, by the way?
Also, I actually have an event for both of my businesses. We got a double booking. So it's for Shajahan Fragrances, our perfume bar, and Sweetie Moments, the photo booth.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
Amazing.
I'm gonna check you out on Instagram. So make sure you post about today's events.
Yeah, so our Instagram is Jahan Fragrances, and the name for our photo booth company is Sweetie Moments. We're on Instagram and TikTok, so I'm gonna be posting more stuff. So check us out.
I'm gonna be checking out all of today's stuff. So
Yes,
exciting.
Amazing.
But yeah, I'm gonna be posting a lot, so check us out. And,
Absolutely. We'll give a
save me a
follow.
follow.
Gifts.
Yeah.
Oh yes. So I did want to get you guys some gifts, so I left them by the table. So you guys just check it out.
This is how we know it's a Bangladeshi episode. We always come with gifts. So.
Exactly. You gotta show
Yeah.
gifts.
Thank you.
Okay.
Best of luck at your event,
Thank you
inshallah,
so
as
much.
well.
Thank you. Stay tuned for our next episodes. And I will see you. Assalamu alaikum on Eid probably. Okay.
Yeah, see you guys on Eid. Walaikum salam. Come through.